What's up, beautiful people? It looks dark. It is your girl, Mama T, and I'm back with another video. You guys, I'm about to go. I just had to come on here real quick and get my little intro. I hope y'all are doing awesome. We about to head out and go to a couple of stores. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back to my channel. Like I said, it's your girl, Mama T, Terry Dion, and I am about to go to a couple of stores with my mother and my sister. I really need to go to the Dollar Tree and I need to go to the thrift store for some videos that are going to be coming on the family channel. I am in the Dollar Tree looking for some things for my video. These backpacks, I don't know how much they cost, but they're really cute. I hope they're not. I'm going to see how much they cost. Hopefully they're like $1. But I'm going to get a couple things for my video for the girls. I don't know if the video will be out by the time y'all see this, but it might be. But I'm going to get a couple of things because they got pumpkins out. Y'all, it's the beginning of July and they got pumpkins out. Dollar stuff. Like, not dollar spot $3. I want dollar stuff. Okay. These have got to be $1. Oh, baby, that's $5. Oh, no. Dollar Tree, y'all are tripping. Like, I'm not paying that. I'm not paying no $5. That balloon on me. Y'all, let me call y'all back because this is they tripping. So the Dollar Tree don't have stuff for $1 no more? Okay, maybe these toys are $1. Okay, here we are. I'll be back. I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but that has been my summer. That has been what I hear starting at, that's actually light. The jumping, the bumping, the running, it begins very early, y'all. Very, very early. 6:45, 7 o'clock, right? So I just want to talk to all the people who live on the top floor. I'm gonna have a chit chat with y'all. So if you're a top floor, if you live on the top floor, I want y'all to put an orange heart. Okay. No. Put a blue heart. If you live on the top floor and somebody lives under you, put a blue heart. I don't know if y'all hear this. Can y'all hear that? I don't know if y'all heard the screams, the thumping. It sounds like a train. It's just above my head. The camera doesn't really pick it up. It did one day. But this has been my summer. So I want to talk to all the people who live on the top floor. I'm going to talk to y'all real quick. I have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 neighbors since I've been here. I've been here almost 4 years. This is my 5th neighbor. 5th neighbor above me. Most of my neighbors I talk to, really I've talked to all of them. First 2 were my faves. They were very sweet. All of my neighbors, maybe except for one, seem sweet. I talked to them. Everybody seems nice and kind, right? But the first 2 are my favorite because they made the least amount of noise. Now, they would still, like one of them would still get up and vacuum early because she kept kids in the morning and took them to school. So she probably wanted her house to look really nice. So sometimes she would vacuum about 6 something in the morning, which would wake me up occasionally, but what are you going to do? I mean, yes, it was quiet hours. I wish she would have did it last night, but she's just living her life, right? One of my cousins spent the night. He was like, wow, she's really inconsiderate because she woke him up. He just couldn't understand it. I guess I had gotten used to it. But she was one of my favorite neighbors when it comes to the noise because they didn't make that much noise. Now, her daughters, it was only two of them. So her baby girl's game room was her game room was above my room. Well, where I used to sleep back there, where pretty grandma sleeps now. And you could hear her playing her game occasionally. But that's, you're going to hear thumps. You're going to hear stuff. Second neighbor, they were like the sweetest neighbors that I had. They were so kind, and it was a husband and wife. Their kids would come sometimes, but it wasn't bad. They were so sweet. Barely any noise. One day I asked him to turn his music down because it was like almost 12 o'clock at night, and we had to go to work, and it just was really loud. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what he was thinking. He just apologized. And, I don't like knocking on people's doors, but I did it anyway. He was really kind about it. Sweetest neighbors. When they moved, I took them gifts. I did not want them to leave because they were so kind. We didn't have a big relationship, but it was just in saying hi, bye, and that he cared. And one day my daughter left the door open, and his wife was so worried about us. She called the office. She came in here, checked, and closed the door. Slom just took packages out and forgot the door was open. Very sweet people. The next person was the person that didn't like me. She didn't like me because she did a lot of stuff. Her dog food used to be on my patio all the time. She would feed her dogs outside. Her dogs would bark all the time. They would leave their dogs. I mean, it was a lot of run. It just was a lot. It was like, I want to say that she was the worst. I can't say she was the loudest, but she was the worst because of just didn't like me sharing the noise. And, what am I supposed to do about your dog food? And I'm not saying a little bit of dog food. If you guys go back to my old videos, it was massive amounts of dog food. Just all types of weird stuff. And didn't care, I'm not talking about her. I'm just telling what happened. I am talking about it, but, I feel like I'm saying this to maybe help the person that lives above any other people that live on the bottom. So like I said, if you're above person, put a blue heart. And I'm going to tell you why it's blue in a little bit. Okay, so the next neighbor was a family, very kind husband. Wife was, I wonder if y'all can hear that. The crying and the screaming. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but we're going to say y'all, hopefully y'all do. It's like two kids crying and stomping, but y'all might can't hear it because the camera don't pick up. The camera doesn't pick it up. It did one time, and I'll try to insert that video if I still have it. But that other family was extremely loud, extremely loud. The kids ran up the stairs. Like, every time they went up, it was like, y'all, I don't think people realize. They can't realize. People cannot realize. But it was they were extremely loud. Walked very heavy, ran, jumping, always, just like always. But they're gone now. But I was going to say that the wife was sweet. She'll talk to me sweet. She'll talk to me kind, but they were kind family talking to us. They were kind, but they were just really, really loud. Y'all, them kids are crying and screaming. Their parents go to work. They're home. Oldest sister, I guess, takes care of them, if that's what it's called, because it doesn't sound like it, but that's what she's supposed to do. But she's a kid too, so what, So now I have like 5 little babies, 5 kids that live above me. Parents go to work. I promise you, I'm not trying to be mean. It is so difficult to live like this. The loud running, jumping, screaming, crying, fighting from 7 in the morning. It's not that bad when parents are home, but when parents are gone, it's like really bad. You can tolerate it when the parents are home because I think mom is saying like, chill out, here or there. I don't think it's, kids are just not acting up when their parents are home. But they don't really know what it sounds like. I've called to try to like say, just okay, be quiet. They say they send emails. They must be fighting, y'all. They just must be fighting. To the people that live above, you guys. Can y'all hear this? Like every time I come over here, y'all, it stops. And I know it's quiet in my house. My house is quiet because, like, in the morning, I like read the Bible. You know, my kids are asleep. We stay up late and then we sleep a little bit later. I don't sleep that late. If you have children, or if it's you that live on the top floor, what you guys hear, we hear it 100 times louder. Every stomp y'all do, it like intensifies for us. For some reason, it's like hollowness or something. I don't know, but it's extremely loud for us. So you walking up your steps, we can hear it. But it doesn't sound like what you hear. It sounds like 100 times louder. So when you run, it sounds like a train above us. It sounds like thunder and lightning above us. It sounds like race horses above us. It sounds like a bowling alley or a skating ring. Like, I'm trying to get y'all to understand that's what it sounds like for us. And we get it. We're on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? You know somebody's gonna live above you. Absolutely. We think somebody sane is gonna live above us and somebody compassionate is gonna live above us. You know, sometimes it sounds like the refrigerator has fallen. Like the sounds of wham and bam, like your kids jumping from the couch to the floor and the counter to the floor. Like that sounds really, really loud. Like I can't explain it, but it sounds really, really loud. And then what really gets me is when sometimes you have been dealing with this noise for hours, y'all. And I mean hours, or an hour, or even 30 minutes. And you've been dealing with this loudness, bams, whams, booms, not even just thumps. I can take some thump, 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 some footsteps, and it don't bother me. Because sometimes I'm here and people are like, that don't bother you? And I'm like, no, that don't bother me. I mean, because they got to live. But like when it's really loud and intense, yeah, it bothers me. So when you about to take all you can take, and they have thumped and whammed and bammed and jumped and ran and cried and screamed and fighting, and they have done all that, and you just can't take it anymore, and you take your little broom and you're like, bam, 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 not even loud, just loud enough to get their attention, like, y'all, like, please, they get even louder. I've noticed with every single one of my neighbors that we have tried to get their attention. They was like, they go back, like after you do that, and they go really loud. And it makes you like, that's what you've been sounding like, but worse. Like, I'm trying to get your attention. Oh, you don't want to hear 2 knocks on the ceiling. But I'm supposed to continue to hear hours of you stomping, running, jumping, exercising, or whatever you're doing. So for other people that live on top, please just be considerate of your neighbors. I've even heard some people say they live on the bottom. They live on the top and they hear their people on the bottom. But I will tell you that my neighbors say they don't hear us. I don't know if they ever hear us laughing or joking or anything like that. But I've not had one neighbor complain to me about how loud I am. Never. They've never said anything to me. They always say, we don't hear y'all. Like, we don't hear y'all. And I've said to all of my neighbors, if you ever hear me or my family, if our music is too loud, if anything is too loud, please feel free to come and tell me. I tell them all that because I want them to know that they are open to do that, and I won't mind, because I really wouldn't, because I don't want to, do them dirty, or, even still with all the stuff I deal with. When it's late at night and my family like are yelling or laughing or talking too loud and I hear it's quiet, I'm always like, shh, our neighbors, they probably sleep. I'm still considering them, man. I'm still considering them. But I don't think they really try to consider me. I don't think this was a good plan for the summer. Pray for me. One more thing. And the reason why I said put a blue heart is because, baby, y'all be having our hearts hurting. Our hearts be blue over here. We be sad. Like, it's not even, like, mad. Like, it's some, like, I have literally had shed tears from this, y'all. From every single one of my neighbors that were loud. It's just because you're just so frustrated. And it feels like no one cares. Like you don't even know what to do, because it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, what do I do? Like, I know they have to live. I know that it's children, but where do people think about other people? Because I know I didn't let my kids run the house. They didn't run. They did not jump. They did not play in the house. Like, we're going to play that. I'm not going to say your kids are never going to, like, play or do something like that. But, like, to the point where they're, like, running circles and jumping out, like, where did they, like, who could do that? Now, that baby has been screaming for 10 minutes. I know the baby tired. And I want to go knock and be like, y'all okay? Like, are y'all okay? Like, I really want to go over there and do it. I don't feel like, mama might not want me going knocking on her door. I don't know, I know one day, y'all, it's like some serious stuff. One day, the little girl was hanging off the balcony. Ethan was like, Mom, them kids are tripping. And I went out there and I'm like, babe, what are y'all doing? I want to tell mama that. I said, don't do that. Like, you could get hurt. But when I came out there, she went up there, but the little boy was outside. I'm like, y'all can get hurt. Like, come on. They haven't done that again. So I said, if I ever see that again, I'm just going to have to tell mama, you just don't know what to do. Because let me tell y'all my thing is. I'm going to tell y'all the thing. When you talk to your neighbors, like the neighbors, when I express to my neighbors that they're really loud or something, I feel like they get irritated with you, and it makes your neighborly love become like an attitude. Like, people get mad at you. And let me tell you something. They don't hurt my feelings if somebody don't like me, because a lot of my neighbors don't like me. And it's because I have to tell them. Like, that one could not stand me. Because every time I had to go tell her that her dogs would spill all their dog food on my patio, I was a problem. Or if she would come home and play her music for 30 minutes at 7 o'clock in the morning outside, and I could hear it because you're right in front of my home, you would be mad at me. And it's like, y'all, I'm not mean. I'm not no Scrooge. I love people, man. I'm just asking you to be considerate. But asking people to be considerate gives people an attitude. So I don't like doing it. Because I want to be able to be like, hey, neighbor, hey. I have a lot of friends that would be like, oh, I would go over there. And I get it. And I have. Like, I'll knock on the door if I have to, but the last week I said I give up. I'm not tapping the ceiling. I'm not knocking. I'm not calling. I'm done. I'm just, it is what it is. This is what I have to deal with. This is just what I have to deal with until I move. And I'm praying by the grace of God. Lord, I pray. Pray with Mama T, y'all. Okay, all the people who pray to Jesus, all the people who are living their life right, trying to serve the Lord. Y'all pray for Mama T that some things come into my life that I'm in need of. I don't have to say what I'm in need of. The Lord knows what I'm in need of. Y'all just pray with me that God opens doors. I know people say be careful who you ask to pray, but I am covered by the blood of Jesus. And I believe that God honors my prayers and honors the prayers of my subscribers who truly love him. So if you love the Lord, and if you've ever fasted and prayed at times, pray for me that God opens doors for me. Because I want to move. I don't want to sign this lease again in October. Matter of fact, they're going to start sending a letter like in August. By a certain amount of time, they want you to sign a lease. And I don't want to re-sign it in October. I want to move. And this isn't personal. I've already shared with y'all. I want to move. So please pray with me that God opens up doors for me, so this can happen for me. And then not only we just move, we move to a place where Mama T feels safe. We move to a place that the Lord, will want me to live. We'll move to a place where it'll be good for me and my family. And where we can give God glory. Oh no, this little plant is dying. I gotta water it. So that's what we are believing God for, okay? So y'all pray with me. This little guy, I'm going to have to water it more. It's not dying, but 2 leaves have shriveled up. So let me water my plants. I was supposed to water them on Wednesday. But this video is so long, y'all. I can make this video all by itself. I'm going to call it, My Neighbors Are Driving Me Crazy Again. But if you happen to see this neighbor, if you happen to see this, yes, I still love you. Yes, I still love your children. My feelings are just really hurt. And because it's hard. Okay, it's just hard living like this. So this isn't me wanting to be mean. I'm just sharing with my subscribers what I'm dealing with this summer. So I'm not being mean. I haven't said your name. I don't even remember my beautiful neighbor's name. And these are they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous people. They're sweet. Kids are just loud. But I will say this. When Mama's home, it's not like that. But it's just when people are at work. This is what I have to deal with. I don't even know what else to say. But thank you for listening. I've been rambling about this for a minute. But I just had to, y'all. I had to. I'm going to try to insert that one clip that I recorded. But yeah, it gets pretty bad. But it's quiet now. Thank the Lord, the little baby. I guess was just having a tantrum or something. Kids do that. Kids have tantrums. My kids have done that too. I could take that. Because kids going to do that. But the jumping and stomping like that for hours. And at 7 a.m. when you're just trying to sleep. That's when it gets tough. But I'm going to let y'all go. I love y'all. I'm about to go work out. About to go walk some steps. Y'all want to see what I'm looking like? That's what Mama T is looking like. Ignore the splashes in the mirror. Y'all, I did just clean this mirror and clean this bathroom. But we're not going to worry about that. We're just about to go walk. We don't have no waist trainer on, no girdle, no nothing. Let's just go walk. Is my camera dirty? I just cleaned it. Y'all ever see these little apples? Y'all, these little apples will collect some gnats. Do y'all want to see how many gnats are in that apple? It is so disgusting. They don't fly around the house though, but they go right there. But I bought these because I'll be like, that gnat by me, that gnat by me. But y'all, it is so many in there. I have those little apples all over my house, and I do that, and that keeps them from coming by us. They've just been really bad this year. They were bad last year too. I have another one in here. I have one in there, one in that bathroom, one on the microwave, and each one has some in. Now that one has the most, but they've been down for weeks. And all I do is I pour more. I have the apple cider vinegar just for that. When I bought the apples, they come with their own, and I caught maybe 10, but after it goes down, because it evaporates, after it goes down, I'll just pour apple cider vinegar in it, and it just collects them. And I haven't had them that many ever. I've never caught that many ever. But it's a lot in there. But thank God they're not flying by. And people were like, you have plants in your house, so maybe that's why. But y'all, they're never by the plants. They're not in the soil. I forgot to water my plants. I'm going to do it when I get back. They're never in the plants. I don't even water my plants enough. Most gnats come for plants, and they'll be by the plants in the soil because the soil is wet. I legit give my plants so little water, and I water them once a week. And I've never seen no gnats in my soil because I've seen videos where gnats be doing little eggs and stuff. Never. They're mostly by the fruit or in the bathroom. And I'm like, why are they in the bathroom? We don't leave nothing in the bathroom. So it's just weird, but let me go walk. All right, you guys, so I am making breakfast, dinner, and lunch all at the same time. Breakfast and lunch is kind of one thing. But let me show y'all. I am cooking some shrimp right now. And y'all know I used a little bit of obey, some garlic salt and pepper and some lemon. That's already put up. I made a salmon in the air fryer. I'm about to make 2 more. I'm making me a smoothie right now. And I'm going to make me some eggs and spinach. So for my breakfast / lunch, it's going to be eggs with spinach, a smoothie, and some shrimp. Dinner is going to be salmon, cabbage, and possibly cook those baked potatoes. Okay? It is, let me see what time it is. I worked out. I don't know if I showed y'all that. But I had a walk. I had to shorten my walk because, y'all, it was like 90 degrees outside and it was so hot. And I went kind of late, so I had to shorten it. But it's 1:06 and I'm about to eat my first meal. I had some water and I'm about to, and I got some lemon water that I already prepared. So I'll show you guys after my meal is done. It's something you guys have already seen before because, like I said, whenever I'm eating clean, I pretty much eat similar every time. I know there are other recipes, but I haven't really been experimenting because groceries are too high and I kind of eat whatever I cook. So we got some 2-day-old cabbage in the refrigerator that will be dinner for the next couple of days because for the past 2 days I kind of like reverted back to some old ways. Y'all know I did the video with Lay. So we ate in that video. My mama wanted to go get some yogurt one day. Had some frozen yogurt. She wanted to go to Chili's one day. So like 3 days. So I did really, really good for almost 2 weeks. Like 10 days I did superb. Then I messed up for like 2 days. I ain't gonna say I messed up really, really bad. But just, you know, not what I should have been doing. So I'm trying to get back on track. It is Friday. Hello, happy Friday. Not sure when y'all seeing this. But right now it's Friday. So let me finish cooking. I'm really hungry and I want to eat. So I'm going to take these shrimp off, scramble me some eggs with some spinach, and make my smoothie. And I'll show y'all a little bit of that. Hey guys. Gonna have to add some water. I had enough water in here. I had added coconut milk or either almond milk. I think it was almond milk. But I just added a little bit more water. Now we're good. I put a little bit of honey in it, guys. Alright, so this is the next salmon I'm about to put in the air fryer. Hey guys, so yes, one day I'm going to have brand new beautiful pans, but right now we're going to use the same ones we've been using. And I'm about to put probably too much spinach in here, but it is what it is. And I need some vegetables. And spinach shrinks. So I'm going to scramble those spinach up with my eggs, and I'll show you when it's done. The smoothie is right here. It's pretty good. It's not that sweet because I don't use the fake sugar anymore. I just put a little tiny bit of honey in it just to try to make it sweet. I'm just trying to get used to just the natural sweeteners. But this is the salmon, and I'm cooking the other 2. So dinner is going to be done early. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator when it cools. Shrimp is right here. I'm going to have a few shrimp for breakfast, lunch, whatever you want to call it. And my eggs are still here. Gotta put a real trash bag out because that's not working. And I gotta wash all these dishes. These are my breakfast dishes. And those are some dishes that were left from last night. We rinsed them, but we didn't wash them. And they're just sitting over there because I needed to make room. But we're gonna wash that when we're done eating. Salmon's still in the air fryer. Come on, eggs. Let's get started. I just used a little bit of olive oil. And we're waiting for the eggs to start frying. Come on, guys. And I'll show y'all my plates when it's made.
See? Wait. Would you be fun? What?
Add one more egg. So this is going to be a lot of eggs for me to eat. Normally I eat 2 eggs. I only added 3 because of the spinach, but I actually ended up adding 1 more. Definitely not going to waste it. If it's too much, I'll try to save some. So I'm still cooking it because I had to get this new one that I added, you know, fry a bit. It's hard to hold my camera and this at the same time. I'm doing my best. Alright, y'all. This is the salmon. It's done. I just took those two out. One is citrus and that one is either honey. I think those two are honey. But Pretty Grandma's dinner is done, honey. My eggs are done. All right, guys. So this is my breakfast / lunch. Bon appetit, girl. Y'all, when I tell you this is good, save what eggs and spinach for later. Not this, eating every bit. It's my breakfast and lunch. Breakfast, lunch, dinner done. It's almost 2 o'clock. And that is my delicious dinner. It was amazing. Thanks for staying to the end. Please like the video and leave a comment. I love you. Bye.